if you are contesting, that is absolutely your choice, right? But then don't expect me to mince words, right? That's your choice. Fine. What is the submissions? Yes. Because then I am going to hold that this is something which anyway, fine. That is, I'm not intending to that restrictive. You can take a call. Yes. Yes.
Could your Lordships have paragraph number 4 of the reply?
Yes.
I say that, in fact, the present petition.
No, nothing. There is no public interest. This is a college. With these are students who are saying that please release, give us appropriate enrollment certificate. What is the public interest involved?
Your Lordships have the prayer and the.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
The
Yes.
parties first, your Lordships, could your Lordships only have the 9 of the students have filed the present petition
Right.
against the Bar Council of Gujarat, India, Commissioner of Higher Education.
So, what do you say?
And the colleges, which are different colleges,
Right.
Dr. Dabu, all these from 5 to 13 are the colleges.
Right.
Thereafter, all the universities are included in this. And the prayer that is there.
Grant approval and regularize all granted for
So may
students.
be pleased to direct the respondent Bar Council of India to grant approval, regularize all the granting aid colleges of Gujarat for students who are admitted till academic year 2023-24.
Yes.
This honorable court may be pleased to direct the respondent state and the respondent granting aid colleges to pay the necessary fees and the respondent Bar Council.
Basically, Mr. Shah, I understand that these students, they want their enrollment certificates, right? That is the, however the prayer may be couched, their ultimate grievance is that we are not getting our enrollment certificate, right? Enrollment certificate is not given because you have come out with some policy which says that unless the institutions pay the fine for the past years, they are not recognized, and students who have passed out from such unrecognized colleges cannot be given. So from your affidavit, please show me that what have you done. You are saying where is that order which says.
I have to minor the
Yes.
Three factors are very important. Now, February 2023.
Yes.
The Honorable the Apex Court, Honorable by Judges, Constitutional Bench, have the approved this the rule making authority,
Yes.
Council of India,
Yes.
that they can also frame the rules for the purpose of regulating the education.
Right.
All these students are prior to 2023. It has been also stated Honorable Apex Court judgment that since the otherwise all judgments are always with a retrospective that it is the law. But here it is stated that in the paragraph.
Where is that judgment? Just show me that relevant portion.
I will also show that judgment.
Very well.
This one time because I wanted to show since the beginning.
There's only three factors.
Only Mr. Shah, we'll just see what the background is.
That it's a prospective effect. The Lordship has passed one order, before 1 year back, in which this base is also taken.
Right.
That also is taken. Second factor, all these admissions in all these colleges in a given years where recognition has been not renewed or not granted, are the students who are required to pay 100 rupees every year, all the 3 years, 100 rupees each, in favor of the Bar Council of India, register with their name registration. And that is accepted by BCI, without any fault. So, students are understanding, suppose a student who has admitted in first LLB, his 100 rupees against his name is accepted, which is sent through the college, and they are also noted in the initiative. Third factor is that in the state of Gujarat, all the students in all the law colleges are to be cannot admitted by the college. It is by the state universities who has to allot the students. So college never grants the admission because the college was not the renewed recognition. And fourth factor, out of all these colleges, there are number of colleges who have already been having a 5 years recognition and not required to go for renewal of the recognition.
Yes.
For which also a group of petitions are pending from last more than 5 years. And this Honorable Court has passed an order that not to take any coercive action against the college.
Yes.
So college includes the students. And
Yes.
that order is also in force. So my lord, before
Yes.
they going further, my lord, these four factor according to me. my
Very
lord,
well. I'll just show me the judgment of the Honorable Apex
Lordship,
Court.
my
Page
lord,
124.
you will find it on page 142.
Bonifoy is 120.
Only
One-
for my lord judgment. And
One-
I'm showing that paragraph, my lord.
Yes,
55.
yes,
At
yes,
140.
Bonnie
Lord,
for
you
yes.
see 58 in my reply. I'm trying to
There is,
assist. Yes, I know. But the background of this judgment will come from an earlier the order which are passed. All of them have been reported by the SCC.
right, yes.
So at page number 258 are the earlier
Paragraph
judgments which
57,
are the orders which are
I'll come
passed.
to you, Mr.
Before ending the judgment, my lord.
Hmm.
Our hope is that the aforesaid observation, while confirming a greater role on the Bar Council of India, would make the Bar Council of India more conscious of the importance of the role it has performed, including ensuring that the only persons who are well equipped with the tools of law pass the All India Bar Council examination. Further, in view of the periodical changes in the legal position and the consequence nature of All India Bar Council examination being held, we would like to make this judgment prospectively applicable so that it does not disturb the scenario which has been preventing during the interim period. We clarify that setting aside the judgment of V. Sudhir is in no manner and immature in the mandating the requirement of pre-enrollment training. We accept the Bar Council of India to take necessary steps within a period of 3 months. We greatly appreciate the assistance rendered by the London Amicus Curiae.
Right. Now, we would like to, what were the directions passed here?
Yes, my lord, the lordship, my lord, order
Hmm.
of the last year,
That is also there.
my lord, there, my lord,
Below page 107. How much? Badua, we have.
page 107.
Yes.
Hello, before reading the, my lord, that order, my lord,
Hmm.
the lordship, how that order came to be passed on in which circumstances.
Hmm.
Hello, after this was after the judgment, my lord, this order has been passed by this honorable court, my lord.
Hmm.
This is dated 27 July 2023.
Hmm.
Well, at that time,
Hmm.
the learned advocate general on behalf of the state of Gujarat
Hmm.
made a statement
Hmm.
that it is not possible for the government
Hmm.
or the concern, my lord, whatever it is,
Hmm.
financial concern, etc.,
Hmm.
than to give more core faculties than the for one division only. One division means 60 students. So, my lord, these, my lord, ultimately worked out. And, my lord, this has been, order has been passed where lordship has taken, my lord,
Hmm.
this note of this honorable apex court judgment also
Hmm.
in paragraph.
Yes.
Paragraph 5.3, my lord, where Bar Council
Page
of India.
117. My learned senior is
Yeah,
referring to
page 117, paragraph 5.3 at bottom, where the PCI argument has been recorded. Learned advocate Mr. Shah, under the instructions, would submit that as far as the present year is concerned, the Bar Council is the aligned with the formula as noted herein above, and whereas the strict adherence to rules would be required from the next academic year onwards.
Hmm.
Having regard to the same, learned advocate Mr. Shah would also submit that in so far as the status of the college is concerned, on the website of Bar Council, appropriate action is being taken to modify the same for the present year. In the considered opinion of this court, while the intent of the rules is to be ensure quality education in the course of the law, would be a very noble objective. But at the same time, adherence to the rules cannot be diverged from the context of the ground realities which are being faced by the institution and the students. As it is noted herein above, the strict adherence to the rules has led to the seats which were otherwise treated as granted seats in the institution now required to be converted to self-finance seats, which ultimately would cause burden on the students and the families. It would also ensure that the adverse consequences would fall on the students who would not have the means to pay the fees in the self-finance institution. Under the circumstances, certain directions are also required to be given to the Bar Council of India,
Yes.
more particularly to ensure that BCI also consider the issue of the students who do not have the financial means. Then Lordship, my lord, just skip my lord, that my lord, the rule 43, my lord, it would also appear that the Rule 43 of Rules of 2008 also envisage a dispute resolution body, Malo, that is, Malo, at present we are not concerned.
Yes.
Then Lordship may come to
Anyway, Mr. Nanavati, we are
Roman
concerned,
one
Mr. Nanavati, we are at present concerned with an order at page 230
yes,
dated 18/5/24, which has been issued to one particular institution. And
Yes,
probably that is
Now-
issued to
now,
all
for that
institutions.
background, I'll give it,
Hmm,
Malo. After this order, Malo,
hmm,
these Malo, the matter from last 6 months
hmm,
has gone to the Malo various Malo coordinate 3 benches, Malo.
hmm,
Ultimately, just before the last vacation,
hmm,
before the coordinate bench,
hmm,
the BCI said, because of that committee report,
hmm.
that they are ready and willing to regularize all these past year, that is 2017
Hmm.
up to 2023 in general. Malo, somebody might be having 2019 or was not.
2009, 10, if till through 2022-23.
20 to 23.
Hmm.
So, Mano, BCI said that we have calculated 3 things. One, inspection fees, which is not paid for those years by the college. Secondly, the deposit for ensure rupees 5 lakh deposit to ensure that they will adhere to the rules and they will comply with the rules and regulation. And 3, the penalty of rupees 2 lakhs for every year, for which they have calculated for each college and chart is produced.
Hmm.
So, Malo, ultimately, just before vacation, like that, what college, Siddharth College, which Lordship is referring, Malo, who has already paid that total amount. 3 other law colleges, Elisha and other law colleges, have also paid all amount, 5 lakhs, the inspection fees, and the penalty amount also, only with a view to see that those years can be considered as recognized and which side can be, Malo,
All right, 1 second.
modified.
1 second, Mr. Nanavati. Now, in this petition, there are at least how many? Around 15?
15 calls. Malo,
13
then Lordship will find it.
Around 10 colleges
Yes.
and around 5 universities,
Lordship will.
right?
Now, Malo, all
Now,
these colleges.
1 second, please. So, all these colleges have made appropriate payments?
Yeah, Malo, that chart Lordship
No.
will find it, Malo, that answer.
That is at 182.
Page 182.
Mhm.
Chart which has been produced, Malo, before the coordinate bench.
Mhm.
Malo, these charts,
Mhm.
where the every college in last column have said, Malo, this chart, BCI, Lordship may just go to Malo, suppose for example, item number 1.
Mhm.
It's a Manekalan RT Law College, then payment of various fourth column,
Mhm.
along with the penalty, etc., demanded by BCI.
Mhm.
So now BCI, as far as this college is concerned, has demanded rupees 6 lakhs, amount pending 6 lakhs, amount already paid by 0 on upfront, and the installment requested. So, Malo, these last 2 columns are that college is concerned was asking that some college has to pay 34 lakhs, 23 lakhs, so that some installment may be given. So, Malo, in the column number 7, which college has asked for what? Now, for this item number 1 is concerned, before vacation, they have already paid 6 lakhs.
So, therefore,
Included.
then Mr. Nanavati, insofar as the colleges which have made the payments, the question would be as to within how much time they will process the enrollment of students of that college, right? We are now, so that then we can look at it from 2 parts, from those who paid and one who have not paid.
Lordship.
So, who are those who have not paid till now?
Malo, that, and this chart we can just mark it, Malo,
Yes.
within this activity. That which are the college who have paid and which are college who has not paid.
Mhm.
But Malo, one thing may be noted that each and every college is, Malo,
Because in the
ready
cost
to
title,
pay, ready to pay,
Except
only
serial
Malo,
number.
bigger amount. Some colleges
So
from
they are ready.
Pooja, etc.
So who is not ready to pay or not paid anything?
Ready to pay none.
Mhm.
because if your
But
lordships have
some
the
installment.
cost title,
Very well. So who is appearing for the institutions here?
because if
Father,
you- yes, if the cost title is seen,
Malo, was
except
major
one
of
institution,
institution.
which is at serial number 10,
Huh?
all other institutions have not paid.
Not paid.
Not paid.
But then they
They
are
asked for
They are part of that chart which my learned senior just showed.
they are part of the chart. So
They are part.
they are ready.
They are ready, willing, seeking some accommodation based on, because
So,
all these are
all-
granted colleges. So
All from 5 to 13,
Yes, my lords.
5 to 13, no one is contesting. No institution is contesting, say that no, we are not ready to pay.
Only serial number 7.
But 10 marks,
Huh.
KP Shah pa hai na pade.
9 and 10 marks.
Hmm.
Sorry, 9.
7 KP Shah.
6, 7. 10 already.
10.
10 तो पैसा आप ही देता.
Although 10 I am not representing, but 10 I have been told that he has already paid.
No, they have paid already.
Right.
And that order is also now placed on record.
Yes.
27.
Malo, only item number 7, KP Shah College,
Huh.
Yes.
he has said no, that I do not want to pay penalty, Malo.
Mhm.
Capacity and financial capacity is not there.
Right.
That is what KP Shah.
So who is representing KP Shah?
Malo, Mr. Purohit represent, Malo.
Sir, I got
But
PT,
yes,
sir. I got PT.
So what is your case, Mr. Purohit? Are you ready to pay, not ready to pay?
But that there's some inability, that earlier point of time because of the financial constraint.
Can't say, where is the chart?
Yes,
Where, what
They
are,
are at serial number 4 at page 184.
they have to pay 39.
naturally, anybody will be, inability to koi bhi. Yes,
And they don't get anything, Malo, from anywhere.
yes.
They are situated at Jamnagar.
Default fee 24 lakhs. Yes. And their approval is pending since which year?
Their approval is pending. 2017.
I'm just opening.
KP Shah, 2017. No, one sec. Lordship, my dear. 2010, 11, 12. Well, they are pending from 2010, 11 academic year to
23.
2020.
22, 23. So, if
That
we.
seems to be, therefore, figure is higher.
Hmm.
And on the website, it is showing the same, 2010, 11.
10, 11 through 23, 24.
Yes. On the website, I have placed that entire set on.
Right. So suppose let me assume a worst case scenario. The college says that we don't want to pay, we are not ready to pay, we don't pay. What happens to the student who have studied from 2010 till 24?
There are two Malo before Lordship have
Yeah.
put that. From up to 2017,
Mm.
students have passed, they have passed the bar council exam.
Mm.
They are the even so many.
No,
are
no, but then there is
practicing also.
some communication which was shown last time
Yes,
where they
yes,
said
sir.
that we will recall, yes.
That when we.
No, why should they even say that? It is just a kind of threatening.
211.
Yes,
Page 211.
yes.
Just above para 25.
Hmm.
This is their stand. The present
Therefore, all
college,
students who
therefore,
studied-
all students who have studied and passed to the present college from 2010-11 till 23-24 are not eligible to be
Necessary
enrolled.
action is-
Necessary action is being contemplated.
Contemplated, yes. This is in 12377 of 24.
Yes, which belows we have annexed because they had filed their.
Sorry.
Now, Malo, secondly, Malo, the students are allotted by the university.
That I get it. Yes, yes.
And the students' registration fee for all this year of KP Shah, for example,
Mm.
who is not ready to pay the Malo, this penalty and fees, etc.,
Yes,
have been accepted by BCA.
yes.
Students' registration fee.
Very well. Yes,
That is.
yes, Mr. Shah.
Please.
So there are two questions. One,
So I was,
one for, or rather three questions.
Please.
One, probably there is a couple of, one or a couple of institutions which have paid the entire money.
yes, for that, so one of the institute, as far as
So,
three of the Nanavati law
for,
colleges have entirely
for
paid
them,
regularizations have come.
Come.
One Dosarbai Law College, last time they had stated just before leaving that they have paid the entire amount, but the approvals have not come. That also I have placed on record.
some of the institutions have given an undertaking.
Right.
We are ready to pay, but please accommodate us.
Right, so for that, Your Lordships, there was an meeting which was held because earlier bench had, in fact, this was a proposal before the earlier bench. A meeting was held and a resolution was passed that I have placed on record today, Your
So
Lordships.
what
I
is
will
your
show you,
stand?
Your Lordship.
What is your stand?
The stand is that they may be given installments of 12 months and they
Fine,
can
they
pay.
will be given installments. Very good. But what about the enrollment? Till then,
we
what
are-
happens to the enrollment?
We are also bound by section 24, rule 3, your lordships. A person who has passed out from an unrecognized college, your lordships, if
How
they
did
are,
the unrecognized college come about in the first place?
that is what your lordships, therefore your lordships will have to see the rules. I've been.
All right, that is one
already
part.
seen that.
And what about those? So that same analogy would apply to the students of the college who is not ready to pay.
Right.
So, fine, you are the apex body. You are very conveniently falling back on the rules.
Please.
Did you at any point of time think about considering cases of such students where the institution has raised this and saying that no, we are unable to pay, we don't want to pay, or we are in no position to pay? So what do you propose to do
that
for?
specific scenario, I do not know if
Why?
this has happened or not earlier.
No,
Your
now
lordships, sir.
you are supposed to take a stand.
So therefore, your lordships, that for that, or even if we have filed a reply today, considering that all of them are not ready to pay,
Huh?
except for we have not said that they are ready to pay. We have just filed a reply stating that if everybody is not ready to pay, this is our reply, your lordships. We are relying on not only the rules but also the act.
When did the rules come about?
2008.
So what did you do from 2008 till 24?
We have written
No, tell me, what did you do from 2008 till
we have
24?
written letters to all the colleges,
So
all the universities,
Mr. Fine,
stating that please don't.
right. Even if thereafter you are saying that you are the body which is required to conduct the or regulate the legal education throughout
Yes.
the country, right? So if there are any institutions which conduct, which is in your knowledge, mind you, we are not looking at institutions where the scenario which you gave on the last occasion, that about some institution which which opens and starts giving LLB degrees without any recognition.
Please.
Here there is the institutions are of some repute. They have applied. There are some issues going on, but you say that you have also written letters to them saying that you don't enroll students till you get recognition.
Yes, we have in fact told them that please follow Rule 14. Rule 14 says
Fine, all right. Essence is that don't enroll students till you get the
don't
recognition.
impart legal education any further.
Right. In spite of that, they've imparted legal education. What did you do?
So whenever they come up for re-examination,
Fine, that is between you and the institution. You are to regulate the legal education which is concerning the students. What have you done about the students? What have you proposed? That fine, we find that there are X number of law colleges in the state of Gujarat which are imparting education without having recognition. So then, did it not occur to you that we have to find a via media for the students? It is not between you and the institution. You both are. You don't have. None of you have anything to lose. Who has to lose is the students. So what did you propose for the students? What have you thought? What action have you taken? What is the agenda of the BCI for the students?
for BCI, your lordships, the rules provide only.
Forget the rules, mister. You don't fall back on the rules every time. The rules have to be applied in the context of the situation. You cannot just wave the rules around and say that rules prohibit. Then we might as well ask this Union of India to intervene and disband you. If you are not doing anything, then what is the problem? Point in having a body which is not doing anything?
It is not that we have done
No,
not
what-
done anything.
who-
We have
even
written
if
letters to
Mr.
all
Shah-
the
Mr.
universities,
Shah-
all the
Mr.
universities,
Shah,
time and again.
Mr. Shah, even if it concerns one student, you are to take some action. You cannot say that we wrote letters. You are not what do you say? You are not some powerless body. Then why do you suppose we are not going into that question?
Please.
The question which arises in my mind is that if would a institution which is not recognized from 2009-10
Please.
till 23-24 suddenly become holier than thou upon paying the requisite money. So is it not a money making exercise?
No, that is not.
Yes, it is
I
a
have
money-making
stated so
exercise.
Specifically in my reply.
That is
your lordship,
fine. We have
that
to
even if they pay the
we
entire
have
amount,
to
if they-
Mr. Shah, we have to look at how things work.
they
You are
should
only
have-
saying that paisa apo thai jashe.
Not at all, your lordship.
Absolutely.
Not at all. I am trying to say. to
So
your lordships,
what
I am trying to show
Mr.
your lordships
Mr.
from the
Mr.
reply from the
Mr. Shah,
communication.
Mr. Shah, this is the petition by students. I am not concerned with the institution.
Students
What
have
have
already
you-
filed their
what-
petitions for
what-
COP which are pending before another court.
That is all
This is
right.
not for that, your lordship.
This is absolutely for that. I'll take it that this is for the enrollment of the
But
students.
your lordships, they have already filed those petitions which are already pending before another court, your
The same
lordships.
petitioner, my learned friend may point out.
I will just show your lordship,
Show.
the prayers are there. I
Show.
can, they have exactly
Look,
asked for COP.
My learned friend,
Certificate of practice, your lordships, that they
My
have.
lord may have
Sort of
page
this is
50.
a different thing. I am looking at it from the context of enrollment.
Because Lordship may have page 50. My learned friend is harping on the rules. Let us remind them of their responsibilities. Let us remind now. Let us remind.
Let me please
Yeah, yeah.
read the entire.
Yeah.
No, no.
rules,
Let
your
us
lordships. I am trying
remind
to-
you of your rules.
Let
Hmm.
me
Yes,
read the entire
yes.
rule.
Let us kindly see
Let us
now.
start with rule 3.
27.
Let us start with rule 3, your lordships. If
Yes.
the lordships are seeing the rules, please start with rule 3.
The Bar Council of India may revoke the grant of a temporary or a regular approval if the conditions on which the permission was granted are not substantially fulfilled. A regular permission may be cancelled on an adverse order report of inspection. Not done.
Right.
Provided that in case of revocation of a temporary or regular approval, the Center of Legal Education Authority in the respective university shall be provided with an opportunity of
Very
hearing.
well, Mr.
Now kindly see the third proviso.
Ah.
Provided further that in case of revocation or cancellation of approval, as the case may be, proper provisions have to be made for the students who have already enrolled for the law course during the time when the approval was valid, either by allowing the center to complete the course with those who are already enrolled or directing the university concerned, if such continuance is not in the interest of professional legal education, to make alternative arrangements for those students in nearby centers of legal education in the university. Number one. Number two, my learned friend says university did this. Unfortunately, my lords, my learned friend did not lost sight of the fact in every state university of this state, Bar Council of Gujarat member is a nominee. Kindly see Gujarat University section
Very
16.
Fine, yes,
I
Mr.
have stated earlier also, your lordships, Bar Council of Gujarat has nothing to do with legal education. There is no provision of any state bar council in these rules,
Very
in the
well.
entire rules.
Very well, Mr.
And as far as this
Mr. Shah,
question, if your
Mr. Shah,
lordships want, I can answer that.
Mr. Shah, question is that what provision have you made for the students? It is not, you cannot, it is not something which has not occurred to you or should not have occurred to you. That we are dealing with thousands of students here
Yes.
who have passed out from 9, 10. So what is the provision? Show me in any of your resolution, you have discussed something about the students.
Your lordships may kindly have the paper book that I have given and the first annexure which I have made.
Page number,
First, one number in the paper book, not the reply.
paper book.
Paper book. I
All
have
right,
replied
yes,
with.
all right,
Yes.
yes.
Could your lordships have this? This was pursuant to the request which was made by the earlier bench, your lordships. Resolution. It has come to this is dated 10/4/2025. It has come to the attention of the committee that several grantee-aid centers of legal education situated in the state of Gujarat have over multiple academic years, specifically from 2011-12 to 2023-24, conducted law degree programs and admitted students without obtaining prior or timely approval from the Bar Council of India. During the course of proceedings before the Honorable High Court in the matter of grantee-aid Law College of Gujarat, and the Honorable Court demonstrated a consistent concern for safeguarding the interest of the students and advised the Bar Council of India to explore a pragmatic route that would ensure both compliance of the legal education rules and further future of the law graduates. The meeting of this committee is convened to consider the issue such as deviation from Rule 17 in grantee-aid college, which only one sanction division faced for payment for regularization and recognition of institution that had made full or partial payment already.
Very well, I get
What-
it. You show me the operative portion as to what you have done. This is all
Given the
just,
magnitude on the next page, your lordships.
what have you done? What have you decided?
Yes. Given the magnitude on the next page, if your lordships have,
This is all the
Paragraph
discussion,
4.
right? This,
given the magnitude of the issue and the need to balance strict regulatory compliance with the protection of innocent students, the committee hereby undertakes a structured, one-time, legally grounded and student-centric resolution framework. The
student, how do you say,
resolution
how is this, what is the student-centric part about it?
that,
What is the student-centric part about it?
Can I just read your lordships?
Yes, no, just from this, please show me the student-centric part. This gentleman who has filed the affidavit is present in the court
No, he is not present.
Why?
in the court.
in such an important matter which concerns thousands of students. Why does the Bar Council deem it not appropriate to have somebody who can give appropriate instructions? And where does in the reply he says that this is under instructions that reply is filed by him in his what capacity? Is there any resolution of the bar council which empowers him? He is what? Who is he? The person who is filing the reply?
Please, Your Lordship.
Additional Secretary Bar Council of India.
Please, Your Lordship.
So it is not a statutory post in
Yes,
that sense
it is.
that he can of his own decide that what is the reply to be filed.
Please,
His Bar Council is an organization, a body corpus,
please.
right? So where is the resolution of the Bar Council which says that in this kind of petition, this is the stand which we have to take? Whether this reply is filed by this particular person or this is filed at the Bar Council by the Bar Council after taking a decision, a joint decision that yes, no, we have to undertake this particular, or this person has been given authorization that all petitions all throughout the country you have to defend, you are given absolute discretion to file answers as you like.
I will just.
Why?
I will
Then
just-
how does this
I
answer?
believe that there are 2 or 3 secretaries who have been filing the replies as far as.
That is all right, filing reply,
Yes.
but where there has to be some inherent power with them.
Please, Your Lordship.
They merely because they are some additional secretary doesn't empower them to file a reply. Very well, fine. All right, let's go forward.
Please.
Fine. So in this resolution, Mr. Shah,
Yes.
please show me that what is the decision that you have taken. This is just verbose. So what is the decision which you have taken? Ama, where is that decision?
So the court at the relevant point of time, this was filed, this is done after a meeting which was held, Your Lordships. And.
Fine, sir.
upon
Show me the decision which you have taken after writing what 7 pages. What is the decision, ultimate outcome? That
Yeah.
this is what we propose to do. A, B, C, D, E.
So as far as I had earlier also indicated, Your Lordships, the strict compliance of the rules and the act would mean that the students would not get enrollment. Therefore, an earlier committee headed by My Lord Justice Kurian Joseph had found out an alternative way of giving this the penalty, default fees and everything.
Right.
Now that default fees, Your
That was when?
Lordship,
In which year?
that was not with concern to the state of Gujarat, Your Lordship.
Right. So then how did you arrive at this?
So this same system has been adopted all over India wherever this has happened.
Right. So that was adopted in which year? This resolution would have a reference to that, right?
Yes, it does.
Where is that?
I wanted your lordships to have a look at page 3. Because possibly what my learned friend said that until the entire amount is paid, the students will not be protected. Because this says that if your lordships have the page 3, first, second, third, fourth, fifth unnumbered paragraph. Upon compliance of the above payment of first of the 6 equal installments. And in any case, no later than 15 so and so and duly notarized stating to undertake to comply with core, the academic sessions in question shall be deemed regularized for the purpose of enrollment. So possibly not all.
And colleges, they have paid, mother, even though they under that deemed recognition, not,
So as far as those colleges who have paid, we are right now not.
but from last 3 months has happened.
They are
As
still,
far as
unfortunately, they are unable to wear. Many of those students are here. But they are still students, Pulos.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Shah.
there is also a judgment, Your Lordships, of the Honorable Apex Court of Rabi Sahu, Your Lordships.
Whereby?
After the judgment of Bonifoy, Your Lordships, I actually wanted to read the judgment of Bonifoy. In fact, what happens is in Bonifoy, the court starts with, if I can read certain paragraphs from my reply, Your Lordships, it is, I have produced SEC
See,
judgments
Mr.
itself.
Shah, what you are trying to emphasize is that the legal education has to be regulated. Rules cannot be given a go by.
Please, Your-
Right? That's what you are trying to say. And that probably would what the Honorable Supreme Court has said. But then when you are trying to do something with deemed date effect, with retrospective effect, what is the provision that you made with, it is not some rocket science that some thought should have occurred to you that there might be some institutions which would not pay. What do you do about them? What do you do about the students? You say that you go, you are in lurch, we don't do anything, that you are at you curse your fate.
In fact, that is what Rabi Sahu, in fact, what
Show me
Yes,
which
yes.
judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court. How do you
Yes.
say that? Yes,
it is in my reply, if you're not.
yes, yes.
Page 169.
At page number.
Because we have annexed it 116.
Hmm.
Could your lordships have
Yes, yes, Hashim, yes.
Bar
Yes.
Council of India? It is a two-page judgment. If you
Right.
permit, I
What
can-
does it say? Does it say that students' future should not be taken into consideration?
A person who had in fact practiced, who has passed out from an unrecognized college in
Right.
2002,
Right.
and who had practiced for a period of 12 years under the orders of the Honorable Orissa High Court judgment, Your Lordships.
Hmm.
That judgment was set aside and his practice certificate.
That is
was
fine.
revoked.
That is with regard to a particular person. We are looking at a group of persons where you knew very well that there is an institution which is functioning. We are on you that you as the Bar Council, what is your duty? How can you say that we wrote some letters and thereafter our responsibility is over?
Your Lordships will kindly
They have
appreciate the
page 170
framing of the
paragraph.
rules. In the rules, Your Lordship, what happens is I don't have to.
In Ravi Sahu judgment,
Hmm.
in paragraph 4, it is stated that though college was informed not to admit students,
Hmm.
and then it was admitted, therefore,
Hmm.
Lordship may just say on page 170,
Mhm.
running page,
Hmm.
The
paragraph
college is-
4,
Yes.
Responsible one herein secure his local degree from the Vivekananda Law College. So and so in the 2009. These colleges not
Not
recognized, approved by BCI. In fact, by later date of 5th January 2002, BCI has directed Vivekananda Law College not to admit students in law course, stating that the students so admitted would not be eligible for enrollment. Here, not a such type of letter to any of the college, not even to Gujarat University,
Hmm.
who is allotting the students also.
Hmm.
That also I have produced, Your Lordships. I have stated to the.
Not a single college, Manodi, which are the I am representing.
Yes. Yes.
This college, Your Lordships may kindly appreciate if Your Lordships have read this,
And-
then this college has not been recognized oblique approved by BCI. That is what the
Very well,
Honorable
sir.
Apex Court
Very well.
states. Point line.
The question
And
is,
secondly, Your Lordships, I have
Mr.
also
Shah,
stated-
Mr. Shah,
Yes.
it is something with regard to a student. We are looking at the Bar Council as a whole, that what was the Bar Council doing when something like this was happening?
Could I, just to reply, Your Lordships, could I just read?
Don't
one
reply
letter?
to them.
I will
reply-
read a letter, Your Lordships, to the University, Gujarat University Vice Chancellor
Hmm.
on 26/7/2014,
Very
which is at page number 330,
Mhm.
whereby I have stated your kind attention is drawn. If I can just,
Mhm.
330, request Your Lordships,
Mhm.
330.
Yes.
Your kind attention is drawn to our earlier letter mentioned above. Thereby, it was informed that law colleges, law departments have deemed permanent status of your university, which have not been inspected for a continuous period of 5 years, would have to apply afresh to the Bar Council of India, seeking its approval of affiliation on or about 31/7/2010. It is very painful to inform you that the colleges, departments of your university or under your jurisdiction have not applied so far as, to the Bar Council of India, in spite of the rule of legal education 2008, as well as communication made by the Bar Council of to India in the year 2010. This amounts to violation of rule of legal education, specifically rule 14(1) and 2, which are quoted herein below. No center of legal education shall admit any student or impart instructions in a course of study in law for enrollment as an advocate, unless the recognition to the degree course of the university or the affiliation of the center of legal education, as the case may be,
Sir, I
has
get
been
it,
approved.
Mr.
And this is not only this.
Mr. Mehta, Mr. Shah, you are missing out the point here. The point is that we are not looking at a situation where you have de-recognized colleges.
No, I am saying that
We are looking at a situation where you say that upon payment of a certain sum of money, the institutions will retain the recognition. Right? So then, therefore, the question is that then it is between the institution and the Bar Council of India. What provision has the Bar Council of India made for the students?
Can I put it this way, Your Lordship? I'm trying to answer Your Lordship.
Manodi, Lordship,
I'm
One second, Mr.
I'm trying to-
This Manodi, communication
Yeah,
has
fine.
been stayed by this honorable
That is
court.
all right.
only
Fine.
for 3 colleges,
That
not
is-
for all.
No, it has
No.
stated that.
Mr. Nanavati, please, 1 second. Mr. Shah, the question is, we are not looking at a situation, we are not on this letter.
Please.
We are not on a letter written like this in the year 2025.
Please.
What we are looking at it is a situation where you say that you have lot of problems, but upon payment of some money, we are ready to condone all those breaches.
I'm sorry.
1 second, please. And therefore, that is between you and the colleges. I am not looking at petition of the colleges. I am looking at a petition where the students who have either studied or who are studying are saying that, sir, what about us? If the institution doesn't pay, does it mean that the axe falls on us? That is what I'm trying to understand, that what has the Bar Council thought about the students? You may take money from the institutions, you may not take money, fine. But where have you done something about the students? What is the provision that you made? We are looking at a scheme where you say that payment of money will wash off all your sins. Yes, but what about the students? What has the BCI thought about, what provision the BCI has made for the students? And what provision the BCI has made for institutions which say that, sorry sir, we don't have any funds.
All
So that
these-
students go.
all these provisions, Your Lordships, which are made are not made only with regard to the students, but which are made keeping in mind a lot of times, Your Lordships, what happens is the
All
courts
right,
will
fine.
call us, Bar Council of
Very
India,
well, Mr.
Bar
Mr.
Council of Gujarat
Mr.
saying
Mr.
that,
1 second, Mr. Nanavati. Mr. Shah, please show me.
yes, I
that-
can show Your Lordships.
1 second, Mr. Shah. This annexure E Bar Council letter, which is questioned, this is under which rule? Which rule permits you to give a one-time relaxation for the colleges to make the payment?
I have told Your Lordships, this was a exception to the rule which was carved
So
out
therefore,
by the LEC
okay,
for-
sir, so therefore, the question is, exceptions are there. It is not that your rule is cast in stone. Exceptions are there. You make an exception that all right, pay money, recognition.
I'm sorry, Your Lordships.
Mr.
that is-
Sorry, sir. So there, where is this provision for the students? Where has the Bar Council thought something about the students who have undergone? That is what I'm trying to figure out. So everything, Mr. The upshot is that
The-
convenience matters.
No, Your Lordships may kindly see
Convenience matters.
what happens is Your Lordships
Yes.
are very well
Whatever
aware.
is
I may not-
convenient,
I may not-
what is convenient is what is the law.
Let me say,
Till now you are harping upon the rules. Now, moment this question you said, all right, fine, it was convenient for us, so therefore we made an exception. Make an exception for the students. Close down the institutions if they don't pay the money, recover penalty of land revenue, file suit for damages, file suit for recovery, do whatever you can. But you cannot stop the enrollment of the students for non-payment of the fees by the institution, period.
so I was just
Yes.
trying to advance only one argument, Your Lordships. Your Lordships have been saying since the beginning, Your Lordships, that only for payment of money. Your Lordships,
Naturally, what else
Yes.
what else is the
Just
message
to
that we get?
just to
All
answer
right, fine, Mr.
just to answer that,
May-
Your Lordships,
let us come to page 232. Yes,
please.
please. Is it not something like that voluntary disclosure scheme? Page 232.
Please.
Since you are so and so, page 232, the bold portion, the earlier period from 2009-10 through to 2023 is also regularized since the college has deposited the inspection fee.
Lordships may kindly see the entire letter. Therefore, thereafter also, Your Lordships, even if the entire fees is paid, just like in Dosabai Law College, Your Lordships, Bhuj, they had paid up the entire fees, Your Lordships. They were not regularized until and unless the inspection was carried out, the college was found to be in order, they were given the specific instructions to correct themselves, and thereafter this was done.
Yes.
It is not that only blanket money is taken and that is done, Your Lordships. I have produced that
So
Dosabai
therefore,
Law College also on
how
record,
do
Your
you say,
Lordships.
how to just explain to me the situation, Mr. Shah,
Please, Your Lordships.
that you inspect the college in the year 24 or 25
Please, Your
and you say that your lacunas in 2009-10 are
It is not only the inspection fees which we are charging. We have written in the letters also. It is all the
so
institutions.
therefore let
It
us
is an
take,
approval fee also.
let us take that institution did not have proper faculty.
Please, Your Lordships.
In 2024-25, if you inspect and find that all right, now there are faculty, would it wipe out the lacuna in the year 9-10 of not having faculty?
I understand what is falling from Your Lordships, but I am saying that the only option then available under the law that is prevailing is that I will have to de-recognize for 2 years first, and secondly, all the
Why did
students
you
who have
want that?
passed out, all the students who have passed out from the beginning, from unrecognized college, all those students will have to be, I will have to refuse them recognition and sanad, Your Lordships. That is the only two options available under the rules and the
There
act.
can be a third option like this. You can come out with an exception. This is an exception, right?
That is how your lordships, when.
So that
all these things-
exception, then the convenient exception has to be made for the students. Convenience cannot be for institutions and Bar Council of India only.
that is-
Convenience, who are the ultimate, who will be the sufferer? The students, right?
Please.
Neither the Bar Council is going to lose its sleep, nor the institutions are going to lose their sleep. It is the students who have put in their hard 3 years, 5 years in these institutions.
Please.
And you say that you have to make something about it. And if this is something going on, Mr. Shah,
Please.
then mind you, I will involve the Union of India. I'll request the Solicitor General or the Attorney General to assist me and see that what can be done. But then I'll escalate it to that level. Please appreciate that we will not permit something like this. We will not permit the student's career to be kept hostage for payment of money. Yes, I am very clear about it.
Your lordships will also appreciate since a long time, your lordships, what has happened is the students who have been studying, your lordships, in an unrecognized college or a colleges, like when their earlier times, your lordships, there were hardly any teachers, hardly any professors, hardly any
What were
facilities,
you
your
doing, sir?
But these rules have regularized that. These rules, if we implement it properly, your lordships, that is why this.
Sir,
Please,
nobody
everybody
has any
take any
problem
notice.
with regularizing the rules or strict implementation. Nobody has any problem with upliftment of the legal education of in the country. Nobody has a problem. Problem is that when you do not give anything or you do not care about the future of the students. I don't
Your
find that
lordships,
I
your
don't
lordships,
find that there is any mention about how the students' interest is to be taken care of.
by strengthening the institutions, your lordships.
That is future.
That
What
is-
about the past? You cannot strengthen the institutions. Payment of money would not. It is not like that mobile updates that we get that immediately payment of some money is paid. Then that
I understand.
students.
But then what
Education
happens
is
your
updated.
lordships, these big penalties, your lordships, deter the colleges from doing this again and
Very
and
good.
again.
Fine. Perfect. Do it. If you want some legal backing, we'll provide you. But what about those who have passed? Those who are waiting for that enrollment. In future, for future, do whatever you want. If you want any backing, any order from the court, we'll readily give you. Whichever way you want it. We also want that the standard of legal education should rise high. But it cannot be at the cost of students who have passed out from 9, 10. What are we saying here?
The Lordship has given only 2 minutes.
Yes.
But the letter of Bar Council of India, which my learned friend had shown,
Hmm.
addressed to Gujarat University, that not to, because they have not.
Sir, that is not, sir, that is not the point. Is that once the Bar Council,
That's factually wrong.
that is all right. We are not on that.
Lordship-
If I am Mr. Nanavati, please appreciate that they have made an exception. They have accepted that the rules can be molded in a way whichever. Yes.
By accepting.
Right.
But my lord, that later and those periods has been stayed by this honorable court. That stay order continued till.
Right. Fine.
And division bench has said that these 3 law colleges, no coercive action should be taken, will be applicable to all granting and law colleges in the state of Lordship. Oblige me by
Very
saying
well.
division
Fine.
bench order
That is all right.
at page
Fine.
104.
Very well. Yes, Mr. Shah.
Therefore, I was
So
Very
all
well.
this past period, it was no coercive action. it
Very
was
well.
not
Fine.
to pay.
Show me what have you said. What is the provision that you have made for the students? Please show me from an affidavit.
please.
Yes. What provisions have
I
you
was
made for
reading the prayers, your lordships, in the petition.
prayers, Mr.
And I
Shah?
was- if
On
you
the
are-
last occasion also the prayers, what was understood was that the students are looking out for their enrollment,
Please.
right? Whichever way the prayers may be couched, but we are looking at it from the perspective of the students getting their enrollment certificates.
Since
Yes.
Since I have to argue the matter, I am just trying to
So
bring to
therefore-
your lordships whatever is written in my affidavit in reply.
No, not like that, sir. So therefore, the question is that for this enrollment part, what provision have you have said that all right. Page 230 is upon some committee giving some recommendation. Where is the provision for the students? What provision have you thought about the students who were there during that period, who will now
Lord,
await.
may kindly also appreciate that it is not only the Bar Council of India which is responsible. The colleges were informed, the colleges were aware.
Accepted, sir, but-
Therefore,
Yes.
let the colleges also be saddled with all the responsibility of making payments, Your Lordships. Why not? That is
They
what we are
will-
trying to
sir,
say.
I am not looking at a petition of the Bar Council of India saying that, sir, the institutions are not making payment. I am looking at a petition of the students who are saying that, sir, our future is at stake.
The way it has been made, Your Lordships, the rules and the
Yes.
Joseph Committee's report, Your Lordships.
Mr.
That is how we have stated.
Right,
And
Mr.
we have
Mr.
stated that
Mr.
since
Mr.
they-
Mr. Shah, does it, would you not be entitled to say that upon non-payment of fees, we will not grant any further recognition to the institution?
that is,
Can
that-
you not, can you not make a special provision
that
for
is-
closure of the institutions
so that is
from future?
that, Your Lordships, in fact, that is what I was trying to. It is a little lengthy matter, but in the resolution of 2025, which
Mhm.
we have passed right now, Your Lordships, looking at the situation which has created, which is very difficult for everybody, we have stated that now onwards, if any of the colleges want to get further approvals, they will have to clear all the pending dues, and only then will they be given
Perfect. So your interest
Future reviews
your
of this
interest
thing.
is taken care of.
Please,
Then give enrollment certificate to the students. Your interest is taken care of, where you say that henceforth, unless this amount is deposited, nothing further for the institution. So if he wants to continue, he will have to make the payment. If he doesn't want to continue, you can always go, you can file a suit, whatever, for recovery.
please.
But how do you keep the students in suspended animation? That is the only question. I am not here espousing the cause of the institutions. I am only on the students. Where is that part in the resolution? Please show me. So then your interest is taken care of there.
That is. Could Your Lordships have page number 4?
Hmm. Yes.
No call, Center for Legal Education, third paragraph, unnumbered.
Huh.
No Center for Legal Education shall be considered eligible for fresh or renewed approval from the academic year 2026-27 unless it has cleared all outstanding dues owed by the Bar Council of India under the regularization framework, including payment of default fees, approval fees and application fees, guarantee fees and the late fees calculated up to the date of submission of so-and-so application by March 2026 and has paid the application and approval fees for consideration of approval for the year 26-27. This was passed specifically in considering the fact that the court had stated that, all right, give them EMI scheme. So under the EMI scheme, we had stated that then we will do this. Unless
Right.
and until they do
Fine.
this.
So therefore your interest is protected. If you want anything further than this, please request. We'll pass that orders also in your favor.
So I
We don't want you not to take the money, but we want you to release the enrollment certificate of the students. That's our only concern. So if you are sufficiently protected here, then naturally you'll have to do
there
that.
are a lot of colleges, Your Lordships, who would not even want to continue further. In
Perfect.
that scenario,
Can you
will
not take out legal proceedings? Can you not file civil suits against them for recovery?
could Your Lordships have 3 sections, Your Lordships, just to complete
Forget it, sir. Forget the section. Now we understand that all these sections you can overlook by way of filing.
Advocates Act, Your Lordships, and the rules, Your Lordships, as far as some Your Lordships will have to be, because it specifically states that
Mr. Shah, till page 230 was there. Till page 230 was there. All what you said could have been accepted.
Considered.
Page 230 and this resolution clearly shows your stand that everything is flexible.
No, I am sorry, Your Lordships, then I may be permitted to read this resolution,
Huh.
because it is not that it is only for money, Your Lordships.
No.
trying to
I am not
persuade
saying
your
all
lordships.
right, fine.
It's a long time.
Pardon me if you have understood it wrongly. I am only trying to convey that rules are flexible. Yes.
Rules, Your Lordships.
If it were not flexible, how would you have come with this resolution? How could you have come with this order? So therefore, when your interest is taken care of and when you are ready, you are ready to give enrollment certificate to students upon the institutions making appropriate payment
and being inspected properly and being
and
regularized.
inspected properly, fine,
Yes.
right? Though that doesn't serve any purpose, but we take it at that,
Please. Sir.
right? Therefore, it would mean that you are looking out for some particular compliances. I would
Please.
not say money, compliances.
Yes.
Your part with regard to the compliances is taken care of at page 4 of your paper book,
Please. Sir.
right? That if these compliances are not reported, nothing further the institution
This
will.
was done in pursuance to the EMI scheme. So the entire resolution reads
But
that if the EMI scheme is granted by this honorable court for payment, your lordships, then this would be effective, your lordships.
so this, according to you, this has not been granted.
No, your lordships may kindly
We'll grant it up with appropriate modifications. We don't mind. I'll take it on my shoulders. Don't worry.
please, sir.
But question is that then you cannot say that no, till the money is deposited,
Please, sir.
no enrollments. No, sir. You will not be able to say that. You have to give enrollment. If the institution doesn't pay, proceed against the institution. If it wants to close down, proceed against the institution. If it is does not complying, don't give it any further recognition. No students, close it down, whatever you want.
Please.
But enrollment has to be given to the students.
Since your lordships would be thinking about passing an order, your lordships, therefore I was just trying to point out the things that I have to point out as a option. So I would like to point out section 24, if your lordships have.
Of?
Advocates Act.
Advocates Act.
Please.
Section.
24.
Hmm.
Person who may be admitted as an advocate on a state road.
Hmm.
Subject to provisions of this act and rules made thereunder,
Hmm.
a person shall be qualified to be admitted as an advocate on a state road if he fulfills the following conditions, namely, he is a citizen of India, provided that subject to other provisions contained in this act, a national of any other country may be admitted as an advocate on a state
We are not
road.
concerned with that. What is
Yes.
the what is the
C3, your lordships.
C3? What is
Yes, he has obtained a degree in law after so and so date, save as other
3A.
provided in subclause 3A, after undergoing a 3-year course of study in law firm from any university in India, which is recognized for the purpose of this act by the Bar Council of India.
right?
So I'm here. No reply is going to come. Therefore, I'm just trying to counter that also while I'm standing. So they are of the view that the word university is written would not mean that it is a college also.
Hmm.
I say that if the college is not, this means also colleges. Because if it is not colleges, then there will be no meaningful reading to this.
We are not concerned
It
with
is
college,
college.
Mr.
So therefore,
Again,
your
again,
lordships.
again. Where is your resolution which led to page 230 being passed? Where is your resolution which led to page 230 being passed? Is it that same resolution?
Please, I'm just trying to find that. It's in the petition, your lordships are referring.
Page 230, the order in favor
Yes,
of
yes.
the
The
Siddharth Law College. Yes.
Your lordships would want the resolution, your lordships.
Yes.
I will get that, your lordships. I don't have that at hand, your lordships.
Right.
I'll get the resolution and the minutes of meeting and everything.
Yes.
This is produced by them.
But this is what was under question. This
Yes.
is what the entire thing was about.
I will get it, your lordships, immediately.
We have spent what one and a half hours. We are saying
I will just
not
get it,
fair.
your lordships.
When
I'm
will you
sorry.
get it? Can you get it by 2:30?
Could I request one day intervening? Because I get it from Delhi, your lordships.
Mr. Shah, please appreciate what I'm trying. These rules and the Bar Council rules. Fine. Page 230, you have clearly shown that there can be exceptions made. Exceptions made, right?
Please.
Probably there will be something like this page number 4 in your paper book where you say that
No,
if-
it is fairly, I'm saying, your lordships, this resolution which I've read, your lordships, it is on the top and on the bottom. Again and again, they have stated that this is in special circumstances. This is being
yes,
passed,
so
your
special
lordships, and
circumstances.
only before EMI scheme, your lordships. That is how they
EMI
have,
scheme fine, but you have resolved or you have saying that those who are not cleared, they will not be eligible for next year.
yes, for the
For-
colleges.
Right. You're only now concerned with somebody who is not paying and who is not wanting to continue.
Please.
Right? You can look into that. You can tell me that how you want direction to be couched. If that is the only worry, but then you have to come back with some suggestion with regard to the students that how you would propose to take care of the students. Please don't stand before me next time saying that no, we are not concerned with the students. Make sure that then that is then I'll take it that the Bar Council is not looking into its core function.
Please.
Your core function is to ensure that students get quality education. You're doing everything except that. You are not concerned with the students.
Lordships may not say that.
No,
Because we are trying
absolutely.
to-
Why?
we've been trying
Therefore,
we've been trying to litigate
અને
everything.
Mr. Shah, માં બતાવો, એક sentence બતાવો that where you have considered about students.
But sir, we have also our duty to the courts, to the litigants to get the
Everyone,
education.
but then where is your duty to the students? Who are the beneficiaries? First, who is the first beneficiary?
What happens is,
Who is the first beneficiary? The person who goes and enters the law college.
please,
A student who will come out thinking that I'll come out as a lawyer, right? Where, what provision have you made in this, all this, in this entire hundreds of pages? Show me one paragraph you have devoted to them, that this is how we propose to take care of their interest.
by penalizing the
અરે
institute
પણ
who
એ
have
ના
well
ભરે તો,
started,
એ ના ભરે તો,
they have to. Your
અને
Lordships,
એ
they are
ના
not
ભરે
asking
તો,
me
એ
that.
ના ભરે તો, you have to come out with something. There can
We
be a
have
case
to-
where somebody like he is right, somebody saying that I am not getting a lakh of rupees as fees in all my, or in a year and I am asked to pay
Yes.
40 lakhs.
Let-
I don't
let me
want to
just-
continue.
Just 1 minute, Your Lordships, for that, Your Lordships. As far as I have, in fact, I had earlier also intimated to Your Lordships, in fact, in all over India and in all over wherever the colleges have to pay default fees or penalty fees or whatever regularization fees or regular inspection fees, all of that is being taken care of by the respective state government at all levels in all the states. It is only in Gujarat, Your Lordships,
Show me that. Show me that. I'll instruct the state to take care. But
I have.
I am only concerned, whatever you want, if there is a formula which is going around the country where the state government is required to act for in furtherance of your interest, fine, I'll do that. But you have to then come back, it will be a quid pro quo. You'll have to say that how you propose to assuage the situation with the students are.
In fact, the universities have also not done anything. I will just tell you, Lordships, 2021,
Sir,
2024.
this is a very convenient situation for everyone.
But your
Nobody is
Lordships,
bothered about the student. That is what I see.
just a moment, Your Lordships.
Mr.
Your
Shah,
Lordships,
sir,
kindly
therefore, please
just bear me
understand, please
I
understand
understand.
that I am not saying that you are at fault. Everybody, it is a kind of contributory negligence by everyone.
Your Lordships may see the booklet which is attached of Gujarat University. 2023-24 are those Nanavati Law Colleges matters which we, Your Lordships, had heard, Your Lordships. 2023-24, Gujarat University says there are 300 seats available, please allot to them. Look at the way they
Fine,
are.
but then you are there. Why would you not act?
We have only to inspect the colleges upon the applications made by the
Mr.
colleges. And that
Mr.
is-
You are the Bar Council of India. We are looking at cases. Which was that university, Mr. Shah? Hemchandrachari, one small university in North Gujarat. It is creating chaos everywhere by saying that no admission, this, that. Everyone is to rush here. You are the Bar Council of Gujarat, India.
Yes.
Why can't you do something like this? This is a small university which is saying that no, close it. Where are the powers? No, we don't have powers, but we will not allow it. Everyone is rushing here.
Please.
Why do you underestimate yourself? Close it, then let them come here, then we'll find a formula. You cannot say that no, sir, we cannot do anything. They are at fault. No,
In fact, the formula which your
કરો
Lordships
બંધ
found
કરો
last
પછી
time.
પછી આવશે ને અહીંયા.
પણ સાહેબ એમાં એવું થયું કે લાસ્ટ ટાઈમ બી આપણે ફોર્મ્યુલા કાઢીને
હા.
પ્રિન્સિપલ ને બધાને અપોઇન્ટ કરવાનું કીધું that also not fully they have done.
Fine, but do something about it. That's what I'm saying. I am seeing one small university in some corner of Gujarat which is creating all hell everywhere.
Please.
And you are the Bar Council of India, you're not able to do anything.
Figure is already there, so many matters.
Please, sir, please.
Make some amendment, find something about the students.
I will
Passing
try
an
my
order,
best.
the entire idea, Mr. Shah, was to ensure that passing of an order will have its own consequences. You
Yes.
don't know, and this will have a situation. This order will be quoted all throughout the country,
Please, sir.
right? So you appreciate what you are walking into. I don't have any qualms, and I am the last person to hesitate in passing an order.
Please, sir.
Right?
Understand that.
So I don't have any problem. I am looking at the larger picture. That's the only thing I am doing. But make sure that I'll keep it tomorrow, day after tomorrow, Monday, whenever you want. But on the day when you are coming, we have to have something concrete about the students.
I will try my level best, Your Lordships. I
Very
will try
well,
to
then
do-
tell me, we'll have your entire top brass here.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk to them. Why?
Please, sir.
Why? If you cannot do it, tell me. I'll keep it on Friday. If there is nothing, we'll talk to them. Why? It is not that inspections are the only motto,
I understand.
right? We also understand.
Please, sir.
Yes.
But inspections do help, Your Lordships, because it does uncover on the in those.
I'm on live streaming. Leave it at that. Mr. Shah.
Just to
Yeah.
defend my.
Leave it at that. Yes. We know what is happening. Don't tell me that.
But it does not show, Your Lordships. Your Lordships, that this Dosabai Law College was running moot courts in science labs, Your Lordships. That was found only because of these inspections. It was 2016, 17.
Very
Till
well, sir. Fine. Then
2024, 25, it was like this.
who stops you from closing that down?
As soon as we came to know, we have closed it down.
Alright, so
We
that's
had
a
to.
Dosaba's example, well, in LSR Law College, which is the exactly replica of the Gujarat High Court moot court room, well, there they said that there is no crown chair. Well, this is the way, and they are giving example of
Should we
Dosabe.
not aim
Why
for
are
the
you
best
not
here,
giving
Lordships?
to
Why
LSR
not?
Law College also?
And
Example.
in any condition, Your Lordships, there
So-
are places and places where
And
this
no
is
judge have said that we want to sit in the crown chair, man. Who comes from the
Friday.
moot court judge?
Friday, you have to tell me, or Monday, then
Monday.
your top brass will be here,
Please, sir.
right?
Well, can it be on
Mon-
Friday?
mon-
Possible.
Friday for the time being, right now on
Friday.
Friday. But you have to come back with something about students.
I have
You have to come back. Everything is there. You can convey the anguish of the court.
Your Lordships may kindly bear, as an advocate, I have informed them everything. As an officer of the court, I have tried to persuade them also.
So therefore,
I'll
you
do
can
that
you
more.
can also convey that why I am a bit hesitant to pass orders, but I'm looking at the larger picture. I
I
will
understand.
not hesitate.
I understand. That
Right?
is,
Yes.
it will affect us.
That's your this thing. Yes, call. At the request of learned advocate Mr. Manan Shah for the BCI to take further instructions least on the
Minutes can be Monday.
4th of July.
4th.
Yes, for the time being 4th. We'll see. Yes. Yes. Yes.